Bonjour, Canalsat. Watch me on Being Human on SyFy.
Aiden, Josh, réunion de famille!
In season 2, my character really goes on a journey that is quite dark and dangerous. She starts experimenting a lot, mostly with possession. So she takes somebody else's body, which ends up being very addictive because when you possess somebody, it's a feeling like you're on drugs because you haven't felt anything for a really long time. So it's a huge rush physically, which ends up being very addictive. So that leads Sally down a dark path, and we really start to see the consequences of these decisions that she's making that are quite reckless.
Allez vous empêchez-moi la paix!
What we say about season 2 is that the more desperate we become to hold on to a life that we've lost and retain this humanity, we actually become more monstrous in that quest.
Je prends bien ta mère que je t'aiderai à régner sur Boston, mais ne me demande pas d'être comme toi.
Ça risque d'être assez difficile.
The metaphors that we use throughout the series are, for a werewolf, it's someone who has anger issues, or someone who can't control his rage, or somebody who's homosexual and in the closet and scared to share this part of who they are with people that they love, so they remove themselves entirely. For a vampire, it's someone who's a drug addict, who is addicted to heroin, and who is, sort of in a stage of rehabilitation but is falling off the wagon and binging. And for the ghost, it's someone who is isolated and dealing with extreme loneliness, maybe even in the first season, agoraphobia, someone who's scared to go outside. I definitely think that Sally matures throughout the season. I think that, she goes to this place that's quite awful and traumatic for her, and I think from that point to the rest of the season, it's about her redemption. So she does mature, and she definitely becomes self-aware in regards to her behavior and how she's, how her actions affect other people. And I think she grows a lot.
Ça fait quelque peu frémir quand tu dis ça.